Hello, good evening, and welcome. My name is Mike Myritz, and the name of this stream is The Veronicas. We're at number 3 of the Oz Hottest 100, and the X's are not okay with it. Tonight, we will be continuing our journey into the Mount Holly estate here for Blueprints, but let me explain to you what I just said, because this is kind of amazing. So, today, 26th of July, how do I explain this? Okay, so in Australia we have the ABC, which is the publicly funded broadcaster. They have a TV channel, they have radio channels, all sorts of stuff. But they also have sort of music channels as well. They've got Triple J, which is generally regarded as a sort of a youth channel. And then they have Double J, which is for people who used to listen to Triple J but don't anymore because the new music's not as good as the old music, you understand. And so every year what they'll do is they'll have the Hottest 100. And what the Hottest 100 is it's a music poll where you can write in and say what your favourite songs of the year were. And then they play them, and they used to play them on January 26th, but because it was Australia Day. And then they're like, there's some issues with that because they're generally left-leaning, because they're a young person station, you understand. And so they moved it, but they did it on July 26th. So this one was not a best songs of the past year. This was best songs of Australia. So if it was an Australian song, or if the group was half Australian, you could vote for it. 3 of my songs got in. They were K-Sand by Cold Chisel, Solid Rock by Goanna, and Blue Sky Mine by Midnight Oil, aka all the songs that the old people like to listen to. Songs that I also voted for, like Is This How You Feel, or Broken Leg, or Eliza, did not get in. But those were songs for me, not for everybody else. Anyway, so as we're going up, we get to about, I think it's like 52. What have we got? Root Cellar. Schoolhouse. Kind of want to do the Schoolhouse. I don't think there's anything in there I need. Anyway, so we get to about 54 or 52 or something, and then a song comes on that I'm like, huh, really? And that song is Forever by the Veronicas, which was, I believe, a Max Martin song. And I'm like, huh, so we're going to get untouched, aren't we? Because there's no way that, and because like, here's the thing, Veronicas were not played on Triple J. So this is a vote that's by people who are not that engaged. Or like they're voting because they like the song. They're not voting because it was played on Triple J. They're voting it because I don't know. Yeah, they're not voting for it because it got played on Triple J. They're voting because they personally like the song. And the Veronicas comes on. And I'm very interested by this. Because the Veronicas were not played on Triple J. And Forever comes on. Now, I knew of the Veronicas. I knew Forever. I thought Forever was totally fine. But it wasn't a song that really stuck with me. And so then earlier this year, I am not clicking that one because that's the dead one. Brain. What was I saying? Yeah, so earlier this year, I was watching Todd in the Shadows, and he does a thing on the Veronicas, and I'm like, the Veronicas? Really? Okay, that's interesting. And turns out, one of their songs, by the name of Untouched, is a queer anthem. And I'm like, huh, okay. So I start listening to Untouched, and yeah, it's a perfectly good song. Didn't realize that it was super popular, but you know what? Fine. I'm not here to tell you what you can and can't like. And Forever comes on. And I'm like, okay. So if Forever is coming on, then Untouched is coming on. And so I'm waiting as the list is ticking up and up and up, and we get to the 30s and Untouched isn't there, and we're getting to the 20s and Untouched still isn't there. Then we get through the 10s and Untouched is still not on the list. And I'm like, guys, okay, what have we got? There are 2 true boxes. There are 2 empty boxes. This box is empty. Okay. If this is true, and one of these is true. If that one's true, that one has to be lying. That works. If that one's true. Yeah, that one has to be lying. Cool. And then we get to, oh, I love that you can see the hole? No, that's not the hole. I will not be drafting the weight room at this point. I want to draft the weight room further up. Anyway, long story short, we're in the top 10 and we get K-San by Cold Chisel and then Flame Trees back to back. And I'm just like, guys, we haven't had Missy Higgins Scar or Untouched yet. It's happening because Special 2 was at 52. And we had Forever. So like they're got to be coming because Special 2 doesn't come on if Scar's not on, and Forever doesn't get on if Untouched is on. Like, I just know this stuff because Todd in the Shadows did the thing about how it's a big queer anthem. And I'm waiting for it, and then we get like Powderfinger at number 6, which is My Happiness, the boringest Powderfinger song. One Broken Lever, there's a broken lever I didn't see. I really don't like My Happiness. Like, it's fine, but it's like, it's off their, like, I don't want to say their worst album, but I really hate the production on Odyssey number 5. Dream Days of the Hotel Existence is one that really doesn't stick with me. And then number 4, beating out Crowded House and Cold Chisel, Missy Higgins with Scar, Bisexual Anthem. And I'm like, okay, cool. Still waiting on Untouched. By the way, Never Tear Us Apart. People have been calling that since the 30s. They've been waiting for Never Tear Us Apart, and they're like, well, you know, if Never Tear Us Apart isn't here, it's got to be winning, right? And also everyone's waiting for Nosebleed Section by the Hilltop Hoods. That's not appeared. And so everyone's like, okay, cool. Well, if Missy Higgins is here, then it's going to be Untouched, Nosebleeds, and In Excess. And then number 3, I'm waiting for it. Number 3, and those strings come in, and I'm just like, I'm in my car and I'm driving. I just go, yes! And then I get onto Blue Sky, and all of the Gen Xers are like, what the hell is this crap? What garbage is this? And I'm like, you guys do not get this. This is not a song for you, and that's okay. But I absolutely adore. I should have had a key there. No, I may have goozled myself. This gives me a key. But yeah, and then freaking Untouched happens. Number 3, beating out AC/DC, beating out Powderfinger. Like, my lord. Never underestimate the power of the rainbow vote. And then it was, of course, Nosebleeds and... I've got to try it. Damn it. No Skyhooks on the list. No Mental as Anything. I thought that was a real shame. Who else wasn't on the list? Who else wasn't on the list? Is the Bricken Lover here? Apparently not. Oh, the Brecken Lever might be in the other room, the classroom. God, I've done a mess here, haven't I? Ooh, magnifying glass. It's a damn good list, though. I'm pretty happy with it. Might come back. Let's see if I can get some. That's a different color. Different color bishop. No. I think I might be boned here. Yeah. Oh, I'll buy a book then. But yeah, I don't have my thing on me, do I? Oh, there it is. Give me a moment. Alright. Save and continue, please. Okay, so the list. Better by the Screaming Jets. Blue Sky Mine by Midnight Oil. I voted for that. Red Right Hand by Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds. Really good shout. I Want You by Savage Garden. Love that one. Only Savage Garden one on the list, and it's I Want You. I would have thought To the Moon and Back would have gotten on there, but anyway. Evie by Stevie Wright. I'm so glad that it was the Stevie Wright version and not the version by the Wrights. Original version. And by the way, that's the full version of Evie, parts 1, 2, and 3. It goes for 11 minutes. Calypso by Spiderbait, Claire de Lune by Flight Facilities, Since I Left You by Avalanches, Electric Blue by Icehouse, and No Aphrodisiac by the Whitlams, and Black Betty, the cover by Spiderbait. Then the 80s were Hurts by Amyl and the Sniffers, which was a song that I didn't actually know. I'd never actually listened to any Amyl and the Sniffers. It's really good. I should listen to more Amyl and the Sniffers. Chateau by Angus and Julia Stone. The Deepest Sighs of Frankest Shadows by Gang of Youths, Hearts a Mess by Gautier, Delete by DMAs, Streets of Your Town by the Go-Betweens, then Cigarettes Will Kill You by Ben Lee, High by Peking Dark, Berlin Chair by You and I, and We're the People by Empire of the Sun. There was a lot of songs in there that I didn't know. So that was kind of the big theme for that bracket was, I don't know this, but I kind of want to. Because I'd never heard that song by... Actually, no, I had heard that song by Gang of Youths, but only in passing. And, I mean, Peking Duck, I haven't thought about those in ages. And I may have heard that Angus and Julia Stone song, but I don't remember. The 70s were Hello by the Cat Empire. I did not vote for them because I do not think that is their best song, but it is a good song. It's a fun song. It's a good, fun party song. Black Fingernails Red Wine by Eskimo Joe. In your Aussie music list? No. This is the we had a poll today, which was the hottest 100 of Australian songs. So I'm just reciting it. So these are like, we had a vote. Where were we? Yeah, 77 was We're by Killing Heidi. And yeah, so 76, Forever by the Veronicas. And I'm like, oh, well, if Forever's getting on this list, then Untouched is definitely getting on this list. The Unguarded Moment by The Church from 1981. I'm really surprised The Unguarded Moment got on there, but the moment that Unguarded Moment gets on there, I'm just like, well, Under the Milky Way Tonight is going to be on there. Spoilers, it was. London Still by The Waves, 1955, which is the Hilltop Hoods featuring Montaigne and Tom Thumb, and it was the only Montaigne song on there, and she's fine on it. Freak by Silverchair, Jimmy Ricard by Draft, and number 70 is Baby I've Got You On My Mind by Powderfinger. Then the 60s, which was a mix of I'm surprised this is this low, and also, what is this song? Because I'm old. Weather With You by Crowded House, Chemical Heart by Grinspoon, the song formerly known as by Regurgitator, Power and the Passion of the 10 to 1 record by Midnight Oil. Then Ocean Alley from 2018 with the song Confidence. Apparently it was number 1 in the hottest 100. I'm out of touch. Hilltop Hood's Cosby Sweater because it was on the short list of songs they pre-selected you to vote for, but you didn't have to. The Den Has a Porn, we know that. 63 was Red Gum with the folk protest song I Was Only 19. Really good song. Then Australia Street by Sticky Fingers. A lot of people had thoughts about them. Apparently they're somewhat problematic. And then Chet Faker with Talk Is Cheap. And I will take the Conservatory here. Then 60 was Let Me Down Easy by Gang of Youths again. I didn't realize how popular Gang of Youths are. I really need to listen to more Gang of Youths, apparently. 59 was Need You Tonight by INXS. And this is the moment when everyone's like, okay, well, if Need You Tonight's here, then Never Tear Us Apart is going to be higher. Avalanches, again, with Frontier Psychiatrist, Wish You Well by Bernard Vanning, Working Class Man by Jimmy Barnes, the Sky Cowboy himself. My People by The Presets, I Touch Myself by Divinals, and then we had our first Aboriginal artist, Thelma Plum, who I had heard of but hadn't actually listened to her stuff, and I actually want to go off and listen to her because Better in Black is a good song. Special 2 by Missy Higgins, Brother by Matt Corby, another song that I hadn't heard of, and it's apparently from 2011. So clearly I have listened to it and just have never heard it before. Welcome Raiders. I'm currently going through the hottest 100 Australian songs. Do I want to keep Chapel up there? I kind of don't because it's a pain. I think I'll lock it up to Unusual. And then number 50 was Holy Grail by Hunters and Collectors, which is a big old football anthem. What else have we got? Laundry Room. I can knock that. I don't really need the Laundry Room. What's Ballroom? Ballroom's Unusual. Yeah, we can keep that as Unusual. It's Nice to Be Alive by Ballpark Music. Riptide by Vance Joy. Yes, that one. Then another one of my songs, Solid Rock by Goanna. Really good protest tune. About like just the absolute crap we've done to our First Nations. Shooting Stars by Bag Raiders. Yes, that Shooting Stars. I didn't know it was Australian. When it came on, I'm like, wait, this is Aussie? I was very confused. What are we doing? Daddy Cool with Eagle Rock. Into My Arms by Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds. Joker and the Thief by Wolf Mother. And then another Gang of Youth song. Another one. Just got through day 14. I don't know if I'm getting far already. I'm starting to get into the real puzzles. Let me put it to you this way, Stygian Spectre. I'm on day 36. I'm not getting into the real puzzles yet. I am slowly brushing across the surface of the real puzzles. It's like I'm entering the planet's atmosphere and I'm skipping across of it because my entry trajectory is not quite there. I have made some headway, but I'm not there yet. And I'm only starting to really start to decouple, I think, because I've done a thing and I'm pretty sure that the game is going to say, no, that's not the answer. You made it to the antechamber. There's more past that. I have also made it to the antechamber. I have made it into the basement. If you don't know where the basement is, I will not spoil that for you, but I've made it into the basement and then there's more past that. So the antechamber is step 1, I think, of about 5. Maybe, not including side quests. Yeah, 42. Another Gang of Youth songs. And we were all very kind of surprised because I was on Blue Sky. The gems are in this box. This statement is of no help at all. The gems are in the blue box. Huh. Maybe it's of no help at all because it lets us know the other two, well, I don't know. That one's confusing. Because if that's true, then that has to be true. And that has to be lying. Oh, yeah, go sleep, Stygian. Thank you for the raid. If that's lying, then that has to be lying. It was you! It all depended on what... number 41, Prisoner of Society by The Living End. Classic bit of rockabilly there. That was a surprise seeing that low. Covered in Chrome by Violent Soho, and then my least favourite song of the entire list, Reckless by Australian Crawl. I hate Australian Crawl. They're terrible. 38, Better Be Home Soon, and then 37, first entrant in the list, Back in Black by AC/DC. The horrible remix of Treaty by Yothu Yindi, aka the version that everyone knows but is not the best version of that song. Great Southern Land by Icehouse, Booster Seat by Spacey Jane, One Crowded Hour by Augie March, which if you haven't heard it is freaking gorgeous. Torn by Natalie Imbruglia, Highway to Hell by AC/DC, and the biggest meme on the whole damn thing, Horses by Daryl Braithwaite. Number 29 was Under the Milky Way Tonight by The Church. I honestly had that picked at... I'll take the keys here. I had that picked as going higher because, I don't know, I just thought that it would be top... Oh! Hello. I need that. I don't know why I need that, but I need it. There's something in the Secret Garden. Straight Lines by Silverchair at 28. Can't Get You Out of My Head by Kylie Minogue at 27. Really surprising, because I was sure that Confide in Me would get in there. Spoilers, Confide in Me didn't make it to the list. 26, Never Be Like You by Flume. Throw Your Arms Around Me by Hunters and Collectors. Walking on a Dream by Empire of the Sun. Number 23, the normiest white boy rock you've ever heard in your life. Are You Gonna Be My Girl by Jet. It's a horrible song. Extremely dated, never even good at the time. It's like the normiest normie song that ever normied. 22, To Her Door by Paul Kelly and the Messengers. 21, Down Under by Men at Work. Yes, it didn't even get to the top 20. Big Jet Plane by Angus and Julia Stone. Less I Know the Better, Tame Impala. 18, Beds Are Burning by Midnight Oil. 17, Tomorrow by Silverchair. Yes, we're getting all to the songs that people have actually heard of now. 16 was Inner Bloom by Rufus Du Sol, which I found just fascinating. Like, third time you've been gone. I don't know if that's a plot point. You're the Voice by John Farnham at number 15. Here's a fun fact that people didn't know. Did you know that You're the Voice by John Farnham was in Grand Theft Auto? Indeed it was. It was in the standalone expansion pack for GTA 4 episodes from Liberty City. And there was Vice City FM. And on it was featured You're the Voice. So that's pretty cool. Glazed Salmon. I need an aquarium. Cool. I think I can get an aquarium. Number 14, These Days by Powderfinger, and it was the good version. 13, Thunderstruck by AC/DC. Am I Ever Gonna See Your Face Again by The Angels. Sweet Disposition by The Temper Trap. And then the top 10. So these are the top 10 Australian songs as voted by Triple J and Double J listeners. Somebody That I Used to Know by Gautier featuring Kimbra. How to Make Gravy, a Christmas classic by Paul Kelly. K-San by Cold Chisel. Flame Trees by Cold Chisel. My Happiness by Powderfinger, and I've said this before. Don't Dream It's Over by Crowded House. Scarred by Missy Higgins. Untouched by The Veronicas because queer votes. Nosebleed Section by Hilltop Hoods, and then number 1 was Never Tear Us Apart by INXS. What a really good list. Like, the only song that I actively don't like on there is is bloody Australian Crawl. I hate Australian Crawl. I absolutely despise them. And like, Reckless is such a downbeat and dark and dour song. Like, why does anyone want to listen to it? Not enough Nick Cave? Yeah, the big surprise for me is that Wild Roses didn't get on there, Where the Wild Roses Grow, which is a beautiful murder ballad from 1995, where he plays a serial killer, possible serial killer, or just a ritual killer, and Kylie Minogue plays his victim, and it's beautiful. Her Silk to his Gravel is just amazing. Absolutely love it. It's a wonderful, wonderful song, and I had that pegged as hitting in there, and it didn't. Okay, so it's a Christmas. If it's Christmas, is the answer 2512? Cool. Right. Number 4. Herbert, I was distraught to learn that you have chosen to omit the details of dear Marion's disappearance from the public record. It's no surprise to me that the Royal Court will want this embarrassment kept as quiet as possible. I am shocked that you have so little regard for your niece that you would play the king's scullion and stoop to kissing the foot that treads upon her memory. She gave up her family, her fortune, and her life, and all you can do is think of your name. I mean, we know. We know what he's doing. Like, he's covering up for her. Having never had a family name nor fortune of my own, I cannot personally condemn you for faltering in your commitment to make the same sacrifices she did. No, he's covering up for her. He's helping her escape. But for the love of God, do not do that same display of weakness. Clutch your petty assets so tightly that you undermine the cause that she forfeited everything to further. He's literally hiding her out on the grounds. I think he's hiding her in the shelter. A countryman must be made aware of the price she paid. And must be made to see the colour of the flag she flew as she rode into the darkness of 100 nights. To deny her story is to deny her life. If through your silence you bless this betrayal, our son Simon, your heir, will inherit a fortune of lies and will spit upon your grave when he learns of your cursed foolishness. Needless to say, will not confront. That's Dad. That's my dad. That's my dad writing Herbert there. Interesting. What do we want to do here? Dining room, I think. But yeah, when they come out with a CD, I'm totally picking up the CD. Because that was a good mix. I think I've got a closet here. See if I can get something. Running shoes. Occasionally save things when running. Could be useful. But yeah, it was so funny watching the boomers and the gen. Had heard of maybe a fifth of them. The Australian music scene is very insular, and we kind of have our own things here. So like, Paul Kelly is a hugely popular, very Australian singer-songwriter down here, and I don't think any of his stuff crossed over. Like, I don't even know if the Chisels got over there. You probably know Jimmy Barnes because of the meme cowboy song. Like Missy Higgins, I'm pretty sure wouldn't have crossed over. You might know like Crowded House. I don't know how big Tame Impala is. I'm sure Empire the Sun went over there. But a lot of these songs may also be songs that you would be aware of as songs. So you might know like Under the Milky Way Tonight and Never Tear Us Apart were both in Donnie Darko, which was, you know, like a big teen angst movie when I was a kid. So like there's a degree of cultural importance, I suppose we can say there. Oh. Old tin can. My cans. My precious antique cans. Yeah, like, at the start of the year, if they'd done this list, and you would have told me the Veronicas are on there, I'd have been like, but why the Veronicas? And it's only after Todd in the Shadows did that thing about it that I'm like, oh, this is actually, like, really super important to a whole bunch of people. This is actually a relevant thing. Okay, so we need to get the power hammer here. That's a shame, because I don't have the power hammer. Right. But it's a good list. It's a varied list. So it's like, because I think a lot of people were really worried that like Gen Xers or the millennials or the, whoever would listen to much decent choice in chats. Not surprised. I don't really know the chats that well. Wait a minute. Do I need to? Oh, I think I understand the puzzle here. I think what I need to do. Just a punk band. Yeah. But like, for the longest time, the most new music I got into was just like whatever was on Eurovision that year. It's only been this year and over the past like last year that I've actually started paying to contemporary music again. So like I can actually talk about, Kendrick Lamar or Sabrina Carpenter. These are people who I not only know, but I can talk about songs of theirs that I've heard. Which was like the thing with Thelma Plummer. Like I'd heard the name, but I didn't know her as a musician. Alright, what do we got in terms of stars? I apologize if I haven't been like explaining the things that I've been doing here. I'm not kind of doing any major plot related stuff at the moment. I'm just kind of faffing around with world things. But I also kind of wanted to just decompress with the list, and the missus is out at a show tonight. Sure. Get the code check here, I suppose. Do security. Gives us a path into the antechamber there. I'm going to redraw and hope I get the master bedroom. I'm going to redraw and hope I get the master bedroom. I didn't. I got the guest. Got the vault. Also, it's been a nice change from just listening to Eurovision. I've been listening to so much Eurovision. Dare I say it, an embarrassing amount of Eurovision. Crate. Draw. Box. Create. It's create and create. Because it's painting the planet. Oh, that's a good one. That is a good one. Whew. Yeah. Oh, no. Oh, bother. That's a shame. Hi, dogs. Best dog in the world. I don't know what this means. I don't know what this means. It's a clue for something. This is good. Potential within. Oh, this is, yeah, I've read this before. Yes, bookshop. I think I'll take that one. Fine. Alright. Thing is, we don't really need this key, do we? Damn it. I wonder if that's relevant, the Rubik's Cube. I don't know. Actually, what is this? Yeah, plane and lantern. I don't know. If nothing else, I can actually go back and get dinner. And this will give me an extra 10 points? Yeah, because I've got a thing, so I'll just get 30 points, so I'm back up to 66. Got a shovel, magnifying glass, running shoes, compass. I should be able to make something here. We're gonna go all the way back to the start. Wasn't an optimal. Foyer would have been great. Well, that sucks. Don't think I can use that door, but it's open. Oh, hello. Huh. The 8th and ooh, workshop. Dowsing rod. Let's try this dowsing rod. What does that do? Oh. Okay. All right. Okay, key card. Ooh, a lockpick set. That's fun. Alright, let's see what nonsense you've got here.
As it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara,
Hi, hi.
and I suspect you wish me to look at your future.
I wouldn't say no.
Yes, the fog is clearing. I see a shadow in the doorway. Silent footsteps in the hallways. An unlatched gate you did not open.
Hmm.
A missing item you did not take.
Hmm.
I see a young boy watched from afar.
Okay.
A young boy who once was brave, but now afraid. What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alzara.
Interesting.
Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
Someone's following me, watching me. Item stored in lobby. Don't know what it means. Don't know. Have I ever seen one of these before? No. Not well, not like this. I've seen similar kinds of machines, like ones that will like read your palm and then give you a little printout. Which to me seems baffling because how could it? So rumpus. No, you wouldn't. Take the billiard room. Let's see, 13. What did 4 mean? 4 was squared, wasn't it? So that's 16. Yeah, 3 squared divided by 9 is 1. 5 squared minus 1 divided by just 2. Never didn't have it. Never didn't have it. Yeah, one of my mates is playing Expedition 33. Good on him. Hell yeah. Get that chef salad. You know what? Let's use that one. Sweet. Mechanarium. You know what? Let's try the Mechanarium. I've not been in. Ooh. Okay. I kind of want this one. Damn it, it's the lab. Experiment set up. It's not a great time to draft one of these. Oh, we've still got the... secret card. Really? Alright. If you say so. Oh yeah. And is that it? That is it. Damn, I nearly drafted a thing in every room. That's pretty great. Gonna check my dowsing rod. That feels important. Wait, what? Oh, plan and plant. Right. Wait. Oh, okay. Well, we managed to unlock all 3 doors to the antechamber. Not that it's of any real use to us, but we managed to do it. No, that won't work. Well, I think that's kind of everything, really. Is there anything else I can do? View state imagery. An upgrade disc. Where would it be? Unless it's like somewhere in here. Which it easily could be. If you do play around like it says you wish, I'll just go around everywhere. Yeah, probably. I would like to play some Witcher. Playing some Witcher might be nice. I'm just not sure what else I can do. Like, I've got... I think I'm done here. The Garden Inn. God, that is the biggest that I've seen it look like ever. Only missing 2 rooms. That's crazy. Be nice that a series still didn't get the bad ending despite everything. Wouldn't know. Oh, I know that there are like references to The Witcher in Suzerain. You can get a wine, I believe it's called Dandelion, from a winery that was owned by Geralt of Ryburi. I have not played it. I have seen the first season of the TV show, and that's it. My wife has read all of the books. She says that they're quite good, and she absolutely adores Jennifer. I thought it was like Skyrim with you replaying them all. Nope, never played one. Because there are only so many games in the world. Okay. I do need to go back to Skyrim, actually. It's mainly just kind of when I've been in the mood to stream, I've been in the mood. Heard very bad things about the 3rd. Yes. What do I want to do here? Do shelter. Do you want to read the books? Well, I mean, isn't it like, I think the first 2 are short story collections, and then I think there's like a series of like novels and then another novel. I think that's what it is. Teaser videos. That's right, because isn't like in the new one isn't Ciri a Witcher, which I think is an interesting idea based on what I know about her from the show. It's definitely a nifty. I might take the code check here. This could be really useful. I really enjoyed how no. I'm sure it's great, but I want more space. Okay. Broken. Broken lever. You spoil me. Okay. In that case, I'll take security. I don't need an apple. Oh, I'll take it anyway. Nom 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 nom. Garage could be useful. Yeah, you probably do. But then that blocks me out of that part of the house. Oh, right, it's sheltered. No, I think I want the boiler room here. I feel like boiler's the play. At least for now. Bingo! Got it. I don't want to go in there yet. Yes, I'm only vaguely familiar with The Witcher. Metal detector, though. I think I'm getting a little too greedy here. By all three games only beaten the third. Alright. Cool. How gloriously boned am I? No, I've still got the drawing room. But it's locked. And are you also locked? Walk-in closet, bacon and eggs. Walk-in closet. I will come back for you. But yeah, fun fact with regards to the whole game topic. When I first started this channel, like 2022, end of 22. I picked up a bunch of RPGs because I'm like, yeah, cool, this will be an opportunity to play all these RPGs that I've always wanted to and have never gotten the chance to. Yeah, about that. I should not have used that key there. But I got a key out of it. Sweet. Never punished. So I got did Cyberpunk. That one was pretty fun. Oh, got the salt shaker. That's cool. Backlog just gets worse. Relatable. $17 minus 15 is 2 times 20 divided by that is 4. Oh god, it's the longest thing in the world. Alright, so 10 minus 2 is 8. Multiplied by 10. Wait. 18. So it's 10. Yeah, I guess. The other thing is that, like, I'm playing it on my crappy computer. So just getting it to run smoothly and not have me fall through the floor was kind of half of the joy. The amount of times I fell through the floor in that game were hilarious. Dining room, I guess. Guest bedroom. And then I get 15 from the sleep mask. We're on fire. Okay, this is morning room. I can take morning room. I can take a hint. Damn it, car keys. Oh, that's a bothersome. I mean, it's never this door, right? Except for apparently when it is. I want to race with some other cousins. Man, I wanted to romance Claire so goddamn much. I really did. Like, first one, because I was playing Dude V with gorgeous nails. First one I was interested was the... Can't remember her name. The girl who gives you the job at the start. Her. And then there was... I've forgotten her name. Whoever it was... Crap. The... Judy. And then it turns out Judy's gay, and I'm just like, hey, maybe Judy? No. And so then when Judy was off, then I'm like, I meet Claire, and I'm like, oh, Claire's really cool too, but Claire's got her own stuff. And then I was with Panam, but I never finished her plotline. So I never got the chance. And also I made the boneheaded decision of trusting the evil cyber corporation in the Cyberpunk game, so I got the sad ending. And apparently if you save like the former head of security guy who you team up with during the parade sequence, you can like save him there, and then he comes and meets you there. I didn't do that, so I just got a sad ending. And I'm like, well, it's a Cyberpunk game, what are you gonna do? I need to finish my current playthrough because I'm currently playing Lady Nomad, and I'm hoping to get my Judy on. I am getting her name right. The brain dance woman. Is that her name Judy? But it also did give me one of my favorite clips, which is the far out. I've forgotten all these characters' names, but there's the one where you have like the vision of Johnny, and is it Rogue? No, it's not Rogue, because Rogue is the fixer. He's having a sex scene. And I'm just like enjoying the sex scene, and then I just, dryly say, well, now I'm a lesbian. What are you beeping? Are you beeping through the door? I think you're beeping through the door. You're the flower, you're the apple, you are the diamond, and you are the wedge. Slice. Cool. I really want to draft the master bedroom, but I can't because I need to open up this wing of the house. The box contains the gems. This box does not contain the gems. The other two boxes are true. Okay. So, if the other two boxes are true, one has to be lying. You have to be lying, and one of you are lying. Yay! I love it when I'm smart. I'm gonna take the veranda actually. Just salting my turnip. Love me a nice salted turnip. Thought the white box was lying. Okay. Here's the problem. Let me just run that through. So the right box says the gems are in the... What was it? I forget the exact terminology. But basically, yeah, the blue... I can't even imagine my logic there. Because I just did it. I just figured it out. Special keys. Secret garden key. Get it done. If I'm going back there, I'll walk you through it. Oh, true. Battery pack. Broken lever. I need a sledgehammer. Because if I can get a sledgehammer, then I can break through this goddamn door. Oh. Oh, really? You're just out. That's exciting. I like that. I like that a lot, actually. Like, I don't know. Sometimes I just, like, because I grew up reading, like, all those puzzle books. And sometimes it just makes sense to me. Oh, wait a minute. I've got a sledgehammer. Okay. So, have we drafted the workshop? We have. How do I get there from here? I don't. Fudge sickles. Alright. So, okay, so we can do something with it. It's got to be the commissary. Commissary gets us into the thingy. Do you have anything here? Key. Key seems a little expensive. Get the key anyway. Wait. Oh, cool coins. I feel like I'm getting better at drafting, but that can't be possibly true. How does that make any sense? Also, what the hell is going on and why am I at 81 steps? This is silly. Right, I need a room that gives me a door to the left. Pool room will do the job. Salt me some apples. I mean, I joke, but like, I sometimes put salt on my celery sticks. I think it gives the flavor a bit of kick. I know, judge me. Nothing was buried in it. Sledgehammer, battery pack, broken lever, power hammer. Happy to have it. I don't want to spend keys in here. Not yet, at least. Yeah, okay, so... so here's my logic. This one says the other two are true. Okay. If that is true, then this one can't be true. Wait. No. First things first. This one can categorically not be true. Right? Because one has to lie and two have to be telling the truth. So this one has to be lying. Okay? Right, so the other two are true. We know that one is true. If this is true, this box contains the gems. If that's true, this one has to be lying, right? This one has to be lying because this one says the other two are true. This is lying. So one of these is lying and one of these is telling the truth. If this is telling the truth, this one has to be lying, therefore it also has to contain the gems. But if this one's lying and this one's telling the truth, that works. So lying, no gems, gems have to be there. Sometimes I have my moments. Sometimes I'm confused, like a golden Labrador who's pissed himself. Bollocks, blast, and bollocks. That one. Mr. Ruota. Mrs. Babbage has told me you'll be overseeing network maintenance over the next few weeks while I'll be gone. I apologize in advance for the extra workload. I believe I'll be back in Reddington in the middle of February, but even this, that is not certainty. While I'm gone, any difficulties we're having. Alright, thanks for swinging by. Admin care. I need that. I need this. I need this for, the secret room. Right. Admin key. Four letters of last name, first initial, letters 1 and 5, cap. He was the valet? Okay. Alright, let's just turn all of them and see what happens. Nothing. Oh, really? A second lever. Didn't expect it to be there. That's pretty cool. Gives us more access. taking the cloister here. It's not ideal. I need to figure out how to get in here. Don't think that's going to be enough. Maybe it is. All right. I'll take the sauna. Oh, wait, no, I need to go back up and get the key, don't I? No! Door's open. Door's open. Or is it? Yes, it is. Good. Oh, you're kidding me. Really? After all that, I still need to pump more out. I feel like I'm missing something with this one. I don't know what it What did that say again? The 8th end to hour. Tomb entrance. There's a secret passage in the tomb, isn't there? There's a secret passage in the tomb. I see. It's the rotating room in Riven all over again, and I hate it. So you get in there. 1, 2. So what paths go there? So it's, that one goes there, and that one goes there. This one does is all it does is just look. Does is that. I'm missing something here. To lower the water from the reservoir and then get into the thing from the backside, or get into the tombs from the backside. No, I already put the shelter in there. So just bear with me for a moment. Uh-huh. Vestibule works for me. Guess it has to be this one. It's the only one that. Ah, damn it! Oh! I can do this. Doesn't help us now. Great. But I can do it. Right, we've got some new books here. I can go back to the coat check. Okay, so now what I'm thinking I want to do is I want to save the power hammer because I have a feeling wait, boiler room. Probably not going to do anything. No. Shame. So I'm going to draw the pump room and the boiler room close together. Garden Manor of Tomorrow. Garden Manor of Tomorrow. That's interesting. Why is it got the clock stuff? Oh, is it because I had numerous clocks? Clock rooms. 1 clock room, 2 clock rooms, 3 clock rooms. Okay. It's exciting. Come on. Anytime you're ready. Oh dear. I think the game crashed. All right. Nope. Nope, we've frozen. That's a shame. Actually, we're 2 hours in. I might have a little bit of a break, get some snacks. Oh no, here we go. We're back. Got my little Pacago. 90 steps to start with. Sleeping mask, magnifying glass, and keys. Ooh. You're spoiling me, Sinker. Though I guess Sinker is my family's company anyway. I was going to actually come over here and hope that I get the tomb. Tombs. That's my Christopher Walken in the video game Ripper. That's pretty good. This guy, he's unfucking believable. What do we got? I get the tomb. Very nice. Very, very nice. Yeah, as you do. Alright, well I won't go in there yet. I want to find the coat check and reclaim my thingy. Oh, get my allowance. Just like the conservatory. I just think it's a cool room. What do we got? Observatory. Standard. Pool. Standard. Secret passage. Standard. I don't think it needs to be more than standard. Oh, you are a rook. Actually, I think we've got you that you're a rook. Yep. Maybe the colors are important. Let's write down the colors. You're a black rook. And the vault is a white rook. Let's take the boudoir here. Oh, and we get a gem. Because the thingy is open. Free gem. Love us a free gem. That is the code check. We did say we wanted the code check. Let's get the code check. Get a power hammer out. Okay. Let's go and explore the tombs. Hey, Summer. Grum has ducked off. But you are welcome to come here. You missed out on a deep discussion of the hottest 100 of Australian songs that they held today, hence the title of the stream. Check it out on Wikipedia, where they have uploaded it. Also on the Triple J website. I think it's a pretty good list, with the exception of number 39, because Australian Crawl fucking sucks. Oh, I need a thing. I was watching... Dumb is that... Oh, I went on a tear. I read out the whole list. No, I was watching someone else stream, and they built a thing that let you light stuff. And I'm like, why would you need to light stuff? And then I realized that there's candles here. And that's probably why you want to light stuff. This floor plan is the definitive dead end or reset. No, it's not. It's not the definitive dead end. I'm pretty sure I'll be able to bash through one of these walls. Maybe. No, it's like, if honestly, if you want a crash course in Aussie music, go and listen to the, or at least just look up the hottest 100 of Australian songs. Because it's a good mix. There's some good pop. 2 of the top 5 were queer pop anthems, and I friggin' love that. Everyone's been like, oh, why the Veronicas in number 3? And it's like, yeah, because you don't understand, Pat, that some music is important to people that aren't you. Some music is important to people that aren't you. I didn't know that Untouched by the Veronicas was a queer anthem until literally this year, when Todd in the Shadows did a video on them. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. And then I went back and listened to it, and I'm like, oh, yeah, I see it. And then I was dragging all my queer friends for not voting for it. I didn't vote for it. I think it was like my number 10 or 12 or something. 11 or 12 or something on the list. But Mike, why didn't you vote for it? Because I needed to vote for Eliza and Broken Leg. But on the recent Todd in the Shadow. Oh, he just did Big Country. He just did In a Big Country by Big Country. Sad story, but damn, Big Country is a great song. But yeah, no, one of his recent one-hit wonderlands was on Untouched by the Veronicas. And yeah, no, I get it. Okay, what's this? Oh, Realm and Rune. This book is graciously gifted, but it's on my phone. Give me a minute. But yeah, if I'm voting for Australian songs, I've got to vote for Blue Juice's Broken Leg, just because it's one of my favourite songs of all time. Even if it's not going to get on there, it might get it into the top 200, because they're going to reveal what the top 200 was. Where's my gallery there? Okay. All right, let's have a look here. Okay. To understand a realm sigil, we first dismantle the symbol and identify the individual elements that make up the whole. Developed by the core. Okay. The core. Alright. Okay. So that is definitely the core of Fen Ares. I'm looking, for the record, I am looking at a picture that I took earlier in the last stream of the passport for Fen Ares, my mother's fake passport. Okay. Spouting forth from the core come 7 dividing lines, splitting the sigil into pieces from one sigil to another. Rays will differ in somber styles. Transportation. Hold on, let me write this down. Okay. Sigils. Fen Ares is apparently the country we're in. Okay. With a seaside transportation, the number of rays is 4. Right, 4. Roads, streets, carriages. Okay. So that means it's a modern country. Okay. Weather. The style of ray. Alright. Looks like one... No. Foggy. Horizontal slashes on the side. Okay, foggy weather. Foggy weather. Okay. Moats. They're like little... Marshall. A martial country. Okay, because they've got them and they're both pointing inwards and outwards, which would, to me, mean they're both internally conflicted and also externally aggressive. External, okay. And then the border is like wavy lines. Border always corresponds to the banner and national colours. Red. Putting it all together. Fen Ares. Oh! Well, we've already gotten that one. So the reason why... Mum's fake passport has the arrows going in and out. That feels like it's a clue. That is definitely the sigil that we've got. It's just different. Interesting. What can we draft? Showroom. Your redraw. Bookshop. Definitely bookshop. Bookshop opens up the rest of the house for us. Okay. So, what have we got here? A new clue for 25. Blackbridge for 20. And drafting strategy. I'll get the extra drafting strategy. Hopefully, be able to get more books. Let's get security here. Security is always pretty useful to get. You know what I just realized? I should take a note of what is on the screens. have we got? Vault, ballroom, nook, walk-in closet, spare room, music room, wine cellar, library, nook. It's one of the hallways. Storeroom? It doesn't look like the storeroom. Office. Me. Nursery. Archives. What is that? That's the shop. What is this room? I'm gonna take terrace. It's a bit of a waste. But it means that all the green rooms are free now. And I would very much like to keep them that way. Someone loves me. Sorry, one of my friends is going through my mega post on Facebook, where I just sort of commented on the songs. What am I gonna do here? Yeah, I feel like Boiler Room is the play. So glad I figured this out. I don't even know to this day how I figured it out. Okay, so we've got to be careful with this one. Courtyard. Cloister's good. Oh, attic. Well, now we've got the security card. We can pump up the security. cheap keys could be useful. Obviously, it's the observatory. Okay. Works for me. Yes, drawing room. Yeah, I think I'll do it here. What was the other one? Sealed Secret Garden. One in the Mechanarium, apparently. Gems are in the blue box. Every statement with the word black is false. Gems are in the black box. Go in the blue box. Wait. That can't be true. This one can't be true, so it has to be false. Gems are in the black box. Gems are in the blue box. Damn it. It's wrong. It was in that one. thought it was, and then I goozled myself. I don't need the vestibule because I've got the passageway. Guess archives. It's not ideal, but it's the best of a bad lot. Yeah, let's do pantry. Works for us and something we can confirm. Fits in with the floor plan. Oh, this is the rotunda. Oh, I can only rotate that one. Alright, which I'll take the Great Hall. Yeah, can I? Weight room there is not horrible. It makes it avoidable. The weight room's already got us, actually, hasn't it? Because we lose him upon drawing. That sucks. Dogs. Hello, doggy. Pat, 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 pat. Get good pets, you're a good doggy. What do you got for us? Number 3. 7 plus 8 is 15. Minus 10. 20 minus 15 is 5. Times 3 divided by 15 is 1. Oh god, so much division. 20 times 2 is 40. We divided by 2 gives us 20. Divided by 4, divided by... it's 1. This is the magic number. And we get some keys. Love that for me. Absolutely love that. Right, let's head on up. Foyer would be really nice. I'm thinking about accessibility. At this point, I might actually be able to draft rooms for all of them, so I'm kind of hoping that I'll get the chance to do that. That gives me dinner, which is country stew pie. Hell yeah, it does. Nice hearty meal for us. Locked. Okay. No, I don't see it. Well, if nothing else, I'll be able to buy some books. Sure. Let's do the pibble. Car keys, pretty much useless to us, I think. Not entirely. We've got the archives up there. What? Oh, sweet. Oh, that is so fantastic. It's just the one I needed. Lorks are lordy. Still need to figure out how to get into there. Well, we're here, might as well open that door. Got those all open now. So now if I can get into any of them, I can get... If I can get a door here, here, or here, am I good? Did we get the kitchen? No. No, we didn't. Damn it. Pump room. Give it a go, fingers crossed. Alright, fine, it's not horrible. I think I'm going to get an achievement. A little frustrated I can't buy a book now. How do I get up there? Go through the kennel, I think. This is going to be my first ever time drafting all the rooms. Kitchen. I wonder. Accounts have been thawed. You've been awarded the Full House Trophy for drafting a room in every open slot of the house. Cool. My accounts have been thawed. Yep, that's a trophy. The actual trophy. I guess that means that the trophy room is part of me now? Also, I can't get into the thingy. Did I get the bookshop? I did get the bookshop. Good, 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 good. So let's head back to... Please pet the dog. I just want to see if that does anything to the freezer. It probably won't, but it's worth having a look. Okay. So what do we do then? Just see. To get tea, we've got to go to the boiler room to get the boiler room. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 minutes. Go through the parlour. Wait, I drafted the tomb. I drafted the tomb, which means coins. And then with coins, I can buy the other book. While I'm out here, actually, so I can save on some steps. What was the guy's name? It was More R, I think. Hey, we did it. Okay, network settings, terminal timeout settings. So he's connected. Shrug mouse settings. Admin logs. Last cables have finally been laid and the office terminal connected to the central network. On the outside of the house, small cabin up to the east and drive. Remaining computer terminals on the estate are now connected to the network mainframe. Blackbridge. Ominous name. Regular net report fixed in there. Connection. Regarding capabilities. Been disabled. Existing video functionality. Video playback has been removed. Deleted log, deleted log. All electronic movement restricted. Okay. access. Access privilege to the film account type. Admin access folder. Archive access. Okay, so we need to figure out who's got archive access. Who has archive access? RTA's down. RTA's working again. Ruata. Tomka. User database. Okay. Data files. Import trophy data. Import trophy data from other save files in the current profile. Oh! Cool. I guess. That's a cool thing. So the other person was Tomka. Let's log in as Tomka. User database. So yeah, there'd be Anne Babbage. Hartley Ruota. It's been expired. As has Denny Ravane. That's expired. And there's three delisted admin keys. So let's look at Anne. What's Anne got? She's just got the user data. Interesting. All right. Okay, I need to find some microchips. And there's this thing. That's obviously a puzzle. Don't know what it's a puzzle for, but it's a puzzle. Last book of ours. Okay, what else can we get? Nothing, it looks like. Not seeing anything. The commissary's only for one time. Oh, you know what we could do? We could freeze our assets. That could be useful. Wait. Wait, hold on. I can use the hammer? Alright, that works. Damn it. What a pain. Network service finally out of cold storage, admin key. Store 2 unused servers. Okay. Well, that's a pain. So I can use that archive thing, but I don't have any way to get to a place with a computer now. Buttocks. Deep throbbing buttocks. It's going to be power hammer only. Yup. What dumbass me. That was a good day though. We got a lot of stuff done. Give me a moment here. Let's do one more go, I think. One more day. Yeah, it's gonna have another think now, isn't it? Oh, I got the Selner again. Forgot about that. God, can you imagine if I draw the shrine? What's that gonna look like? Wonder if I can draft the trophy room now that I've got a trophy. Ah, no shrine. Trading post. I think. I don't have any use for it yet, but I will. And I'm not going to identify that one because I know what it is. Give me one moment here. I'll be back in just a jiffy. Sorry about that. As I have previously mentioned, the wife was out tonight and the wife got home, so of course I need to go and see her. Much as I enjoy streaming for you all wonderful people, the wife has dibs, and we must nevertheless respect the dibs. I think I take Den here, don't I? And do we get her ladyship? We do not. What do we get here? Don't think we need observatory. Or do we? Key, sail, and diamond miner. Love that for us. We are thriving. I'm gonna take dining room here. I'm gonna take garage because of the keys. I don't want to be left high and dry without keys. Damn, servants' quarters would have been really useful though. Pantry is useless to us. Servants' quarter locks us out of the room, so I guess I've got to be passageway and whiff on one of those. I think I actually dropped code check here. I don't want to draft weight room. I've got all these steps and I don't want to draft it now. Okay, if nothing else, that gets us a bunch of dead ends out of the way. Dice, where were you? The study a Black Queen then? Maybe. The commissary. Do like shovel. And metal detector. Actually, I get all of them. I can just duck down here and do some digging. An old rusty nail. Okay. Nope. Works perfect for me. Hell yeah. Take that compass. I'll do this one here. Burning glass. That's the one we wanted. A thought occurs. A thought occurs. Need a battery pack. Don't think I need it yet. Got to be hallway. Hallway's actually useful. The pool. I've done the locker room yet. Okay. Alright. But apparently it spreads keys out there, which is good. That's Diener. Huh. That seems suspicious. Trophy room. There it is. Thought that might be the case. Aha. Solve the puzzle in room 8 on rank 8. Win the drafting strategy sweepstakes. Reach 46 in dare mode. Reach 46 in curse mode. 46 in one day is very big and scary. I don't know how you do that. Maybe it's like Outer Wilds. There are 2 false statements. A box with a false statement is empty. This box is empty. Okay. If that is true. Then that is false. And then that is false. So the obvious answer is that one's. So I guess it's in blue. Damn it. You're far too trusting. Let's give this a go. Alright. Fuck myself over there. That sucks. Should have thought about it before I walked in there. Gone done goozled myself. Had all those gems. Now they're gone. Sure, let's get the Curse of Blackbridge. Prism key. I'm not going to open that door. In fact, what I hear you say, Mike, are you doing? Because I've got this burning glass. Now, there are lamps here. Aren't there? I could have sworn there was like a brazier or something on the wall. Is there not? Oh. I know where there is an unlit brazier on the wall. Complete manifest for all the excavation equipment has been rigorously checked and delivered to the upper branch. Tomorrow, the site will be sealed and all remaining hardware packed up in the original access tunnel for long-term storage. Unclear if they'll see that tunnel after a crew is left, but I suspect they want to get ready. Access to the gear now they've been on operations in the East Mine. A month ago, I believe the deception jets. The tunnel. Okay. Don't know what tunnel is, but that whole part of the room is done. I think I'm gonna wrap up soon. It's getting a bit late and I've got to get up early in the morning. Sure. Okay. Why that is. Key doesn't fit. Because it's a blue door. Oh, joy. Oh, but I can't get through there. Buttocks. Oh. Got these two we haven't drafted, which is interesting. Missing a bed. Oh, that's the master bedroom. it a day. The Garden Shopping Centre. How's it a shopping centre? I don't quite follow that. 2 new rooms. Neat. We're going to call it there for the night. We got raided tonight. Thank you, Stygian, for the raid. And thank you for the follow as well. Thank you, Grum, for coming by. Thank you, Summer. Appreciate everybody who came in, spoke to us in the chat. Thank you for putting up with my nonsense about the Hottest 100. It's interesting to me. Who have we got around? No. I'm curious. Indeed I am. So I just need to remember how to say your name. CP. So, I may be on tomorrow morning my time. We'll see how we go. Thank you everybody who came by. Don't feel obliged to go into the raid. That's basically all I have for tonight. So you take care of yourselves and we'll see you around.